Hey, whoop! It's a windy day here at the Cat Lady Chronicles. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much to our host for the 30 for 30 walking challenge, Simply Katie Walks. Today, I want to talk about gratitude, where we've been, how far we have come, where we are now, and why we should always be grateful for the bullshit in our lives. Okay, so, well, hello, Oscar. Hi, Oscar. He just tapped me on the back leg. Look, have you met Oscar? This is Oscar. He's our walking buddy. You ready to walk on, Oscar? Or you just like to roll? Okay, come on, keep up. Okay, woo, what are you doing down there? He don't want me to walk today. He wants me to fall. So, yesterday, you ever just like, have one of those moments where you're going to a home or wherever and you zone completely out and drive past it? I did that yesterday, and I drove right past the road home. And so I thought, well, I'll go up here and I'll take this other road, right? Well, I just kept driving then too. And I ended up, taking this road that I don't normally take because it's way far out of the way, but it'll still get you to my house. But there's this old trailer park. Like, I made a community post. You may have seen it. There's this old trailer park there. It's huge. And it's like nobody lives there anymore. But for many years, a lot of people started there. But the rent was cheap. It was a dump. Total dump. But the rent was cheap, right? And if you like to enjoy party products, that was the neighborhood for you too. There was money to spend and money to be made in that neighborhood. And I partied there before I lived there. So I was familiar when I moved in with what I was getting into. But it was $250 a month. And I was making like $7 an hour in those days. So not a lot of money. This was like 15 years ago, so 2010-ish. I said garbage can rolling. It's real windy today. But I drove past it yesterday. And like, I've been past it before. And there's a restaurant I go to sometimes, and I go past there on the way. So I pass it often enough, not every day, but there was no cars yesterday, so I could take it in, you know. I had windows down, sunroof open. I was feeling pretty good. I had a moment of gratitude. I really did. It was at sunset, so there was a shadow cast across the trailer park. And I think one of the trailers has been moved or something, because I can see my old one now clearly from the road with a tree growing through the front porch. Man, this trailer was such a dump. In wintertime, it was so cold. Like, we had snow on the ground cold. And in Tennessee, when it gets cold, it's like a bitter cold. It's not like an up north cold where it's just cold. We have humidity. So the water particles turn into ice in the air. And when the wind blows, it shreds you into ice dust. And Oscar, what are you trying to do to me down there? And we would have to sleep with coats, layers of clothes, layers of blankets. I've even slept in gloves. Because when I laid in my bed and looked down through the heater vent in my floor, I could see the ground. One day I opened up the back door and it fell off in my hand. The cat kept getting in and out through a hole in the floor that was under a built-in dresser. And when we had a hard cold winter that year, like, the water in my sink froze because of the hole under it. It's a dump. And I lived there maybe a year. It was through I know I was there. I moved in on my birthday in August, and I wintered there. and moved out sometime maybe in the spring. Oh, it's time to hydrate. It's hot today. It's like 90 degrees today. Of course, we're expecting tornadoes tonight, so. That was not a good time in my life. I was in a toxic relationship, and the only reason I didn't almost die in that house is because he was in jail a big part of the time. Because later he did try to kill me a couple times, really. But I got to thinking, that's where I've come from. That's 15 years ago. That's where I was. That was home for me. And I live in a trailer now. You know, it's not a dump at all. It's actually pretty decent. I've got a new roof, a fenced-in backyard, a nice porch. Like, I'm comfortable here, very comfortable. It's very warm when I need it to be warm. It's cool when I need it to be cool. As cool as possible. It's Tennessee, it gets hot out everywhere. When it's hot, it's hot. When it's cold, it's cold. But the point is, I don't live there anymore. In that dumpy shit box in Crack Alley. I don't have to ever. See, I have to stay grateful. I have to be grateful for the time I spent there because it helps me to appreciate the life I have now. And the life I have now, I actually never, there was a point when it was, I lived there and other times too, where I never thought I would do any better than where I was in that moment. But here I have done it. I fucking did it. And I have to be grateful. I have to maintain that gratitude. And I'm convinced that's why the universe sent me by there yesterday, because yesterday I went shopping. I told you that. And I spent some money. I don't normally buy things for myself. There's a part of me that still feels guilty. It's like I can hear voices from various people shaming me for buying things for myself instead of doing these other things for my kids. And that has stuck with me, and I still struggle with that. And so I was kind of going through that when I was guided. The universe guided me there, okay? And I needed that. I needed to remind myself, I deserve good things. I deserve to have clothes that fit. I deserve to have a comfortable home. I deserve to have a car I can get in and drive without having to put the hood up and tinker with it. I deserve all of those things. I deserve my peace. I deserve my happiness. And I have earned them by taking all the steps I have taken since I was staying in that dumpy little shitbox trailer. It's brought me to here. It has made me the woman I am today. And so for that, I'm very fucking grateful. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because like it's so windy out here and it's hot. And I have so many more things to do. I got to take some dirt in, plant some Tabasco peppers, and hunker down. We're supposed to get like 5 days of rain. So in the next video you see there might be some noise in the background. It'll be rain hitting my roof. That's if the tornadoes don't blow us away. Which is always a possibility. This is Tennessee after all. So tell me something before you go, if you've made it this far. What are you grateful for? Where have you been that has brought you to a new place of gratitude when you look at where you've been and where you are? Tell me about it. What are you grateful for? What is the one thing that can represent all of your gratitude? I want to hear about it. Tell me about it. Let's talk about gratitude and give ourselves some pat on the back. Man, we have done amazing fucking things to come from a shithole. I mean, I wouldn't call this a shithole. I wouldn't call it luxurious, but it's real fucking comfortable. I feel like the little old lady in the woods sometimes. I don't want to live anywhere else. Unless it's on a mountain away from people, in a mountain in a cabin with a horse with a hat. That'd be pretty cool. And some chickens. But yeah, that's where we are. I'm rambling. I'm going to tie this up. Tell me about your gratitude. I'll see y'all in the next video.